What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Collector by Nature back with another figure review. And no, it ain't John Cena, but it is Mankind SummerSlam with the smoking skull and with Mr. Sacco. I did find this on the SummerSlam shipper at one of my Walmarts, or one of the Walmarts. And yeah, every Mankind, Cactus Jack, Mick Foley, do love figure that I see, I am getting because uh he did not renew his I believe it's a Legends contract with WWE due to political reasons. So if you see a Mankind or do love Cactus Jack, I highly suggest that you go ahead and get him, especially if you are a big fan of him. I did watch him growing up, was a huge fan of his and Terry Funk because of the crazy stunts they would do. But anyways, this is the SummerSlam edition, who you also got Triple H, China, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Mankind, who we do have in hand. And it is a Jesse the Body Ventura Build-A-Figure when he was a special guest referee. So a quick read up on Mankind. He is from Long Island, New York in this one, as Cactus Jack is from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Height 6'2", weight 287 pounds, and finisher Socko Claw. Career highlights: WWE Champion, World Tag Team Champion, and WWE Hall of Fame inductee. And there's a quick bio to read up on him if you want. Go ahead and pause the video now. And so with the Build-A-Figure, you do get two Jesse the Body Ventura heads. But yeah, like I said, when I did find this on the SummerSlam shipper, and the superstar figure that just came out was already gone, and was able to score the Cactus Jack Ultimate Edition. But anyways, enough talking. Let's get the figure out the box and see what it's about.
Testing. All right. You can cut out that other shit.
Hey, yo, aim. Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Alright, so here is Mankind out of the box. You don't get too much accessories with these Elite figures, but you do get some pretty cool ones with this Mankind. And this is my first time owning this WWE World Heavyweight Smoking Skull title belt, which was presented by none other than the GOAT himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this is the title Mankind did win. I'm sorry, excuse my language. And you got these custom side plates, which can't really make out the design on them. Okay, you got the WWE logo right there, but check that out, the main plate with the smoke coming out the eyes. Heavyweight champion, WWE in red. And you also get a set of interchangeable hands, two fisted hands to go when he's giving you a beat down. And then as far as more accessories, you do get this cloth good Velcro, I believe, shirt. Yep, Velcro shirt. And check this out, you get this WWE tie, which I do remember him wearing sometimes, not all the time, but most of the time it was a black tie. I think also like a dark brown tie, if I'm not mistaken, he would wear. So he did come. Let's remove this rubber band. I believe that was there to hold the tie in place. So let's set that over there. And you get the famous Mr. Sacco, and it does slide right off like so. If you wanted to remove it, it's not molded on, and check that out. Have a nice day. How cool is that? That's pretty awesome. That's also first time owning one of those. Yeah, so let's remove the flannel and see what he's looking like. Or is it removable? Hold up. Alright, so the shirt was removable, but I had to remove the head as I didn't want to undo the knot, the tie in the tie, because I don't know how to tie a dang tie. So I believe it is. Yep, it is stitched on there. You can see the stitching. So that's pretty good. So you can't easily lose it, which I think is pretty cool. It is Velcro on the front. It got two Velcro padding right here at the top and bottom to go on just like so. Where you at? Come on, where you at? Where the heck? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I was grabbing the wrong piece. So there he goes right there. So it's pretty cool design. It's all ripped. Got cuts all along the bottom, cuts all along the sleeves on both sides. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now to get in the figure underneath all of that, he does have a, it's kind of up here on the singlet is molded on. And check out that head sculpt, which I like. The mask does look removable, but it is not. It's just molded on, which I think is pretty cool. Instead of it being painted on, you can see the beard and the him slightly sticking his tongue out. So as far as the articulation goes, he can pull his arms out that much, and that is very smooth. You got your bicep cut and the right arm bicep cut, which is also pretty smooth. You got pinless double jointed elbows, which again, smooth like butter. And as far as the left side, also real smooth. And the ab crunch could go forward about that much, not too much movement on the ab crunch, and tilt back far that much, and the head could tilt forward that much, but it goes back, so can't really hold it. And you don't get much head movement towards the back because his hair does get in the way right here. So yeah, but also one thing to mention, how the mask strap just goes all the way over the back of his head, and it is molded on, but I think that's pretty cool. It almost feels removable, but it's not. All right, so now for the lower part of the body, you do have your waist swivel 360 degrees, and it's sort of loose, not too bad. And he can do the splits about that much. I really hesitate doing the splits on a bunch of these figures because on the Cody Rhodes top picks and the Javon Evans that just came out, uh, the right leg, when I do pull them out to do the split to see how far they can go, it has the issues going back in place to where it looks straight. So it looks like it kind of just goes back now that much, and it kind of looks bow-legged. So I'm always kind of hesitant, but this one has no issues. You do get a nice smooth thigh cut, as well as for the right. You do get your usual double jointed pin knees, which is not an issue for me. And man, this Mankind is real smooth. I have no issues. Look at that. No issues whatsoever so far, which I'm loving, as well as for the right. And you do not get no calf cut on this figure, which is not an issue. So you do get the ankle pivot to rock back and forth, as well as for the other side. And the ankles will rotate 360. Back around, there we go. And you do comes already with two mic holding hands, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so just be careful when you are putting this removing and putting this shirt back on, because it will not come off completely or disconnect completely up here because the tie is in the way and it prevents that. So you do have to remove his head, put his arms up like that and kind of just slide it off in the same way to put it back on. So just be careful so it don't rip. But it is a loose fit. It's not tight, so you shouldn't have any issues with it. I just did it with being real cautious doing it. If you are a Mankind fan, I do highly recommend this figure. Again, this figure is $24 and some change, plus tax will run you to 26 and some change. So yeah, you get some pretty cool accessories. You get the Smoking Skull Championship, and you get Mr. Socko, which is also cloth good. Also with the accessories, the two Jesse the Body Ventura heads that you get with this action figure to build him as a special guest referee. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I do like this type of me mug face, which I may be displaying them with that. So yeah, I will be going back to get the Stone Cold Triple H and the China, but I couldn't pass up on the Mankind because I know he is a sought after figure that everybody's trying to get their hands on. So I went ahead and snagged him up before it was too late. So yeah, let's pose this figure around. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.